Oh, test, test, test. Shit. Why? Yeah, but now my microphone isn't working on stream. Oh, it is actually. Disregard. What's that? Okay, now I just need to make sure people can hear you. Okay. Wait. They do Discord audio kind of strangely now on Streamlabs. I think. No, it's not. I remember why. Yeah. Now I'm coming through twice, right? And now I'm coming through just once.
Discord. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but it's good now.
As in you can hear it on stream? Oh, I see what you mean. Now step 2.
I can hear myself on your stream now.
Okay. We're getting there. Wait for it.
Yeah, it's working now.
Ka-chow.
Just some chapical difficulties.
Yes. Hello, everybody, by the way. Gibbs, Sam, if you were there. Hello. Thank you for saying hi while I was doing technical difficulty. I missed everything. Geek as well. Hello. Okay, here we go. Okay, I've got chat up. Everybody should be able to hear everything once I load into the game. That sounded very Canadian. Load into the game. All right. Just press H. That'll do, right? Okay, I'm ready.
Well, I mean, Alaska is just northwest Canada, isn't it? All right.
More like Canada is just part of the Midwest we didn't claim. Right, where are we headed?
Click on the travel sign, and then oh, your stream is behind a bit.
Yeah, I'm clicking on the travel sign. Got it.
And then on your map, look just east of Padstow is where I am.
So look down.
Travel sign, and then just click on that travel sign. And then
Bandits
you can click
encampment
travel.
or the.
No, it's a little waypoint looking arrow.
Southwest.
Way
So southwest of where we are. Yeah, so also zoom out and you'll see our player arrows.
Okay. I've made it to travel post number 2.
There you are.
Okay. And you may come join us.
So if you come this way, there's 5 or 6 bandits. I'm gonna go more.
Going for the flank.
I want a better view. Just say when.
I'm ready now.
Yeah,
we
do you
have
have
some
an arrow?
coming from
Do you
the
have your bow
south
out?
as well. South.
Yeah, that's
Southeast.
fine.
Okay, here we go. There are quite a few.
Fucking shield.
Those are dead. Just one guy, I think.
2 guys on me.
Ah!
Shit, is this a guy? Friend or foe?
Yeah, they're all foes.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
We got it.
All right.
Easy.
Yeah, easy money.
Let's claim it.
You guys see this exclamation point?
Oh
No, it's
boy.
gone now. It's gone.
Oh yeah, that's at every bandit camp. There's a flag that you need to claim, and then
Oh, I
they get
see.
angry, and then they'll take revenge the next day.
Okay.
Oh, I got arrows. Holy shit! I got 2 stacks of them.
Nice.
Strength book. Yeah. That's
Oh.
please.
Oh.
Is that a wolf? No, it's bandits. South.
Well,
Oh, I see them. Oh, it's group of 3, I think.
yeah, looks like it.
Okay. Did we pillage anything, or are we just kind of...
Yeah, we
Uh,
cleared the camp already.
They got all the resources.
Oh my god.
I used to be a streamer like you. Then I took an arrow to the knee. I
Used to
I
be a
feel
streamer
like-
like you, and then I forgot to plug in my laptop.
yeah, I forgot to plug in the laptop. And that would explain why I was Oh, he picked me! He knows I'm the
Hiya.
weak one. Hang on, I'm gonna shoot his corpse. There we go. I did something. I feel like I am the streamer with the arrow in the knee that somehow thinks it's wise to keep going. I have multiple arrows and multiple knees. Well, 2. And then I'm just going, no, this can work. Oh, what the hell? You hit me right in my pauldron. Like somehow it missed me.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's gone now.
Alright.
I'm really glad I didn't shoot that because I thought that was a deer, but it was a goat.
Deer goat. Oh, is it like
I'm
friendly
going to-
friendly farm animal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a kitty. Oh, fine. Just ignores me. Typical cat behavior.
Oh
Jeez.
shit, the stockpile is full.
Oh. Anyway, how's it going, Sam?
Excellent.
Are you answering for Sam?
Sure.
Doing okay, thanks. Hope things are going good for you. So far so good. Living in London now officially. I actually really love it here. The UK in general, yes, but then also like London is it's not as hard to get out into the woods as you might imagine.
This is not good
Just
for fishing.
funny, you moved to London. You just want to get out of the city already.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. It's like I didn't necessarily do all this stuff all the time in Alaska, but now that I had it in my head I wouldn't be able to do anything outdoorsy like that, I was just like,
Yeah.
oh man, I gotta be deliberate about it. And now I'm going outside all the time, walking around. So an impression of Lex. Oh, do an impression of Lex. Hello, Nix. Amazing. Can't blame you for wanting to get out of the city. That's the thing. I think I just always want to explore. I want to see how far north I can go.
I mean,
I
at
mean-
a certain point you'll be going south again.
Yeah.
True. I meant within UK, which I want to go see how far north I can get into like Scotland and is it Orkney once you get like
Yeah.
past a certain point? So I'm talking to a fisherman, and Nix redeemed an impression attempt. So I'm going to use this opportunity to read dialogue in Lex's voice. Lex, I'm so sorry.
As long as you
not
don't
all-
do the fucking...
Don't be racist.
You don't do the Swedish chef.
It's not often that I see visitors out here in the... I can't do it.
You gotta throw in a fat sack
It's
of
not
shit in
often
there.
that I see visitors out here in the fat sack of shit wilderness. What brings you to my humble sack of shit? Is that a Lexism, is it?
Oh my
Oh
god.
god.
I don't know if I should feel offended or just fucking...
Just take it as me being terrible at doing accents. What's funny? So I met somebody at the gym earlier, and I was talking about. I was like, I don't mean like this question in a bad way, but do you think I'll have a lower likelihood of getting acting gigs in London, being an American, because they'll want British talent? And the two people that have worked in the industry were like, no, if anything, we need people like with an American accent, a convincing American accent. And what's more convincing than someone from America? So apparently there's a possibility that, I could be in demand as an actor here. And I just think that's cool.
Wow.
Probably not as a Dutch character or a Swedish character or anyone with a European accent at all.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Sorry.
Let's hope you don't get any rejections for not having a good enough accent. I would be very embarrassed. Feeling, oh man,
We have an equipment chest.
my American accent wasn't convincing
Yeah.
enough.
Well, it depends on what kind of American accent they want.
True. I feel like mine's very vanilla, but some people do say I sound like I'm Canadian sometimes.
Well, yeah.
Which I don't take too much offense to. They don't know any better. Just kidding.
I mean, is
I'm
there
poking fun at
any
Nick's.
difference between Canada and Alaska?
Freedom?
Yeah, the Canadians have it.
Yeah. Basic healthcare rights and no healthcare rights.
Fair enough.
Alaska has more guns.
Oil versus oil sand.
Oil sand, yeah. No, I mean,
Alaska's more guns.
more coastline in Alaska. Well, depending on... It's kind of debatable. We have more coastline in a comfortable place to live, whereas Canada's coastline is the majority of the Arctic Circle. Where did you guys go, by the way? Did you fast travel?
Yeah, we went home.
Oh, okay. Let me just figure out where I'm going and go there.
Head towards your tent on the screen.
I'm wondering if... oh, this one. The Craftsman Hut?
Okay, I built a smoking rack campfire.
Okay, so
Nice.
is it
I'm
just...
going to turn in the quests.
If you click on your shelter hut thing, you should then be able to turn on a waypoint for it. If you haven't already.
Lith is in your walls? What?
What?
I'm so confused.
What?
Phoenix said, is Lith in the fifth dimension or something? And then Nick said, Lith is in your walls. I wonder if my audio settings are messed up again.
I'm.
I don't know, I'm not watching the stream, so...
Do I sound like?
I don't know. I don't have the stream audio going. I guess I could just, unmute it and check.
Oh, yeah. Discord has an echo.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
has a robot voice. Yeah, why does it always do that? It
Holy
always-
shit.
It's like the
Oh my
Discord...
God.
The Discord
Daft Punk
function...
origin story.
So I'm going to mute that. Okay. Test, talk to me.
No.
Yes, I think it's fixed.
Think?
Yeah.
Did you actually do something correct?
On my first try.
On purpose?
No, obviously not. Lex sounds fine. I'm fine for Lex. But going back to Alaska Canada thing, they're very similar. It's just politically different, really.
Oh, we have a bunch more quests here.
Yeah.
Okay, I've made it
Bunch of
back.
quests everywhere.
Also,
Can
why did I
do-
use this mic? I used a different mic because I thought it was going to be worse audio over here for some reason. Actually, you failed the
went
first
slippery.
time. This is your second attempt at streaming with good audio. Right, listen here, you little shit.
The first time he just forgot to plug in the power cable.
God, I don't know how I've made it this long.
In live or just streaming?
Yes.
Okay.
I think most people, I think I'm just insane enough to keep streaming is what it is. Does that make sense? Doing the same thing over and over and over again. Expecting it to go smoothly, and it never does.
I mean, if you can't fix yourself, you can just hope that something fixes itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just see if I somehow manage to operate properly in some other area.
You'll eventually shift over to a different dimension where everything just works.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
That
Or
that,
not, but there's only one way to find out.
Sure.
Where though?
Yes, Phoenix, that is the definition of insanity. That's what I was getting. That was my point.
Ah, we need a bronze ingot. Which means we need copper and I got
I
copper.
might have some.
There's tin in the back storage.
What would you like
In the
me
new
to
storage.
do? Slow to
I
get
need to
work.
get
I
some
presume?
tin for the
Yeah, I need a tin ore, not an ingot.
Oh. You sure? I thought you could
we need rugged
put the
shirt.
two ingots together.
I'm not sure. I can try, but I don't think so.
Do I need a pickaxe to go get ore?
I mean,
and
ignore
stuff?
me. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
I mean, you could be right. I just haven't tested it.
Simple workbench.
Oh, I have a trap.
No. We need the ore.
Simple pickaxe. Should I? Yeah. Not enough resources. What do we need for that? Wood. I know where to get the wood. Look at this. I'm learning. Maybe.
Should
are
we
we
do
out
a
of wood?
sleep?
Yeah, let's do a sleep.
Okay. I'll have to gather wood in the morning.
Yeah.
Could also do some quests. I can go out for some wood.
Phoenix got to play Civ all day at work. What? In other news, a faculty member I met the other day came in to the makerspace and we ended up talking for quite a bit. Mentioned that I'm wrapping up operations for the summer and can't take on any more projects. I later find out that he's the technical director of the program. And now I've gotten yet another extension for the summer. Nice! How about that? My takeover might be happening quicker than I expected. I have no time to finish a product. Congratulations. You never get to leave. Now you can finish everything. Silly Nix. You can't have your freedom. We need you to work. Forever. These trees seem nice. I want a dumb tree. This is a dumb tree. I'm gonna cut this one down. Kidding me? So I'm gonna miss. Here we go. There we go. Here, let's do a big wind up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bam, triple wind up. I didn't have time, but now I do. I see. Okay, so you rigged the system in your favor.
Is somebody not wearing a winter cloak?
Me, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chap is not playing.
It's in the equipment chest.
Okay. Oh, we have a raid.
Oh, and we have a
coming
raid
too.
today, so we might want to get some more reeds for arrows. Although we do have some arrows.
We have 23 arrows.
My private stash or the this equipment
You're
here?
hoarding arrows?
Yeah, he got fucking 60 arrows.
What?
Me?
Oh my god, Chappie.
Wait, I do?
Yes, you do.
How?
Put on the winter cloak, by the way.
Well,
Yeah,
you
I'm trying to
have
figure
30.
out how to do that.
You have 24 in your quiver, and
Yeah.
you have 30 in your bag, and you have 13 in your inventory.
Take your cloak.
5 hemp. Do we need 10
There we
hemp and 2 rope?
It's the one square that doesn't have a red X on it, Chappie.
Okay, so you should all have any excess arrows that I have, right? I've got 30 in my bag.
I currently have 30.
Hang on.
But you currently have 54.
I see what I did wrong now. Yep.
do
Now,
you see what you did wrong?
yep, I do. I got there. I figured. I was like, I'm only seeing 30. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, so you have your inventory, and then you have a little cloth quiver, and then you have your bag.
Okay. Yeah. It's just that the cloth quiver is small, so I don't pay attention to
Yes.
it. I just look at big bag with big number. And I was like, oh, I only have 30. I was trying to translate wasta, which is the Arabic word for getting favors based on connections.
Quid pro quo.
Quid pro quo?
Nepotism?
Nepotism is family connections.
Oh, yeah, right.
Helping out like networking and using like network connections is just business as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I know where the copper is. Where would we find tin to mine?
South. Directly south.
Or west.
You walk straight ahead.
Well, that's copper.
No.
That's 10.
Oh, why is it red then?
Don't ask.
Where's the
Copper's green.
Yeah.
where's copper?
How do I take wood
East.
from the wood cutting station?
Or northeast, actually.
Well, there is one.
That's right,
yeah.
Nix. So this wood cutting station, how do I use it? Or does lobotomy use it?
Lobotomy does that.
Okay. He just one arm picked up a log without hardly bending over. Like it's made of
Yeah,
foam.
he's an absolute beast.
Yeah.
Jeez. My God.
Don't
I'm
mess with
jealous.
that guy.
I can't even figure out how to put my winter cloak on.
I mean, that says more about you than it does about him.
Oh God. I'm gonna die.
It's time for another lobotomy.
Yeah. I think so. Oh no.
Oh, this crafting is so slow.
What are you making?
The rugged shirts, they take 1:17 each.
Yeah.
Just finished one.
There we go. I am going to take to the mines. Kids will be jealous. Oh, now I need 8 wood. What are you talking about?
Okay, I have 3 tin ore.
Are you looking at the correct thing, Chappie?
I'm on the...
Oh yeah, there's a manage
What-
and a
why are you-
craft.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so if you do it
Two
in manage, you're going to ask Lobotomy or Casimir to make it for you, which will not
Okay.
help your crafting skill.
I'm working.
I see. Okay.
So if you have the resources, you
need-
need a strap.
I need a strap and,
That
couple.
should be in the back.
There's still some in the front, I think.
Okay.
okay.
We have quite a few of those.
Simple cord. Mud. Strap. Where's the strap? I got a strap. I gotta carry it. Oh, there it is. Just the one strap?
For a pickaxe?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, it's one
Just
strap,
one.
8 wood.
Okay. Is it being crafted for me, or do I just have to open it and it starts doing that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you have to
Well,
select the
if you
recipe.
queue it up, if you
Yep.
have the ingredients, it will start making it.
Okay.
You know what?
What would you say this game is closest to? And also, what sets it apart?
Excellent question.
Yeah. Hey,
Manor
I-
Lords probably is similar-ish.
Nah, that's more of like a. I mean, that's also top down. I think I've only played like 20 minutes of that.
I
there
thought
is a
Manor Lords
game,
also was first person.
Fuck, what was it again?
Enshrouded?
No, it's way older. I had an
Something
really-
like Throne or something.
no, I don't.
I
remember
think I know
what
what
it's
you're
called.
talking about, though.
So, okay, so I did compare it last time to Northgard.
Life is feudal.
Life is
Life
feudal.
is feudal.
Yeah. Like,
Oh, we have a raid.
Kind of has those vibes. Oh, we're getting raided.
Yeah, raid incoming.
Yeah,
Back to camp, everybody.
I like what
We'll get copper later.
Nix said about it being first person Northgard, because when I was playing off stream, that's kind of the vibe I was getting as well.
Yeah. I made the 2 rugged shirts for the quest, by the way.
Okay.
Also, Chappie, if you have those info screens about research being finished, you can just press escape and it closes it.
Oh, okay. Where did you all go? To the red?
Let's wait. We'll ambush them here.
I need food.
Why the hell are you running over there?
I definitely see the
Berries.
in comparison as well.
We have berries.
Yeah, but I don't have them on me. I fucked off and then I realized I needed food.
That's why I grabbed food
Oh, I see him.
in advance.
One of them is wandering off.
Yeah. Come at me, bro, dude.
Let's see.
Kobe.
Yeah.
All right, we've got the high ground.
Oh, you guys are there. God damn it. I was waiting on the road.
Winged him, winged him. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Friendly
Oh, fatal
fire
strap.
is off. Just so you all. Ooh,
Yeah.
there's an arrow in his skull right now.
Oh, Chappie, look, there's flax.
I don't see
Oh
that.
yeah, winter's over. Oh, the
No, I was
the
making a joke
raids,
about how Chappie couldn't find any.
I just
the raids get progressively more difficult.
yeah.
Yeah.
I see. I thought the flax was going to be in our farm because we were making
Well, it
a
is
farm.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can take my winter coat off though now that it's spring.
Well-
Yeah, but there's no point really,
Oh, okay.
because there's no
Yeah, it is
No
kind of
summer
cool.
penalty.
debuff to it or anything.
I'll work up a nice musk.
Yeah.
Like me on the
Elon
train.
Musk?
Or on the tube, as they call it. On my way back on the tube from the gym. I felt bad, but I was not about to walk all the way back after that workout. Working out so hard, I got red dots under my eye.
Where did the probably got moved to the equipment chest.
What is this bird and can
Probably.
I kill it? Like, can you eat this bird?
Eat a bird.
Where are the shirts I made?
I don't know.
I made 2 rugged shirts.
Yeah, so,
Okay.
They're in the back one.
Ah.
you know the big bird in the
Uh,
sky?
What?
What?
You can try it, but I haven't been able to gun one down yet.
What game was that? There was a game like forever ago. I think it was Deer Hunter. Like Windows 95 or Windows 98 Deer Hunter, where you could actually shoot the bird out of the sky, and I was like, nice. So typical me, I would go and load up Deer Hunter and then use it only to hunt birds. And then my dad was like, just play the bird simulator game. And I did that for a
Just
bit.
play Duck Hunt. What the fuck, bro?
You know what I do want to play? I've seen the Hat Boys play it. The hunting one. Is it Hunter Call of the Wild?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh. You need to invite Moob for that as well.
Oh, really?
God, it's absolutely. Moob and I will get like the biggest gun and the most powerful ammo is shoot rabbits.
You also have a good knack for shooting things up the butt.
Very true. I somehow always get like a perfect ass shot.
The slow motion, it's
Like,
spread eagle.
You will not even know that the animal got shot.
You missed the arc where Moob and Lith were obsessed with the game. I know. I think I saw. I think that's when I was gone a lot from the Discord because I was fixing this old apartment.
We had days that we just played the entire day. It was bad.
Um,
Do we need
can
rock?
we not mine copper ore with a basic pick?
Yes, we can. It's just
Okay.
very slow.
Okay, well, the 2 copper rocks I walked up to said wrong tool. Oh, I know why, because I pressed 1 instead of 2.
I was gonna say, I didn't have any issue.
I
But
was
then
being
again,
a
that
dumb
was
dumb.
just a regular rock, so I thought maybe that could be why.
What are you trying to mine, Chappie?
I don't know. I found something that is mineable, and I managed to get crude stone out of it.
Yeah.
Is there a specific rock that you know it's going to have something in it, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
if it says rock, it's just rock.
Okay. Well, that
if it's a
makes
rock
sense.
covered in green shmoo, it's
I'm
copper.
gonna have
If
two.
it's
Oh, it's
kinda
got green
brownish,
shmoo
it's
right
Yeah,
here.
these are just rocks.
also, if you look on the map, you'll be able to see major resource nodes like copper ore, tin ore.
Yeah. Who's that guy?
Do you happen to have two rock? Two
Two-
stone.
Yeah, I do.
Can you put them in the travel post here? Travel sign
Where? Oh, there it
at
is.
the
Yeah,
on the
see.
road.
Okay. Here I go. Naked with a winter cloak.
Being naked lets you run faster.
Okay. There you go.
Go. Now we can travel. To
We have
Arnbeam.
2 signs right. Imagine.
Well, the other one
reading-
is just a normal one.
Yeah.
Can't use that to travel.
Okay.
Only you could.
Imagine if you could just trade in the resources to like convert it into something that does travel, or does become a fast travel.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be nice. So since we're friends with this other place, does that mean we can mine stuff?
Nope.
No. Belongs to nearby village. Okay. Now where?
Okay, I'm gonna come back and make some bronze.
I want to find. That's mud. Tin. That could be good. Do we need tin for anything? The other day I managed to run into
yes, we will.
a person I knew in high school in Saudi at random bar in Canada. What? I'm still waiting for the time I run into someone I know from Alaska somehow. Catching up to no good. Thinking they're away from everyone at home. Not on my watch. I don't know why I said that. People are just going to do whatever they want anyway.
But yeah, if you want to just mine a bunch of copper and tin, that would be useful. It takes a long time though.
Yeah,
It's a
I'm
bit of a
headed
pain.
towards a tin marker on the map. Which annoyingly was on the other side of camp from where I was, but...
Yeah, you're actually probably closer to a copper node, but that's fine.
Where are you seeing the copper? Because I'm...
So open up your map.
Okay, there's one to the
northeast.
east. Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah,
head east.
well,
Yeah,
two.
so copper to the east, tin is to the
South.
southwest and south.
And here I am, stuck in the middle with camp.
There's also one further north
Okay.
from that one, which might be a bit closer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay.
What you working on,
Recalculating.
Lex?
Just making some chords.
Cool. For anything in particular?
No. I just had a bunch of flax and just decided to make a bunch of chords.
I forgot to
I
eat.
think I will actually.
I just got a notification that Chapazard is live playing
Wow.
BG3 with the Dungeons and Grunts crew.
Why does it
Wow,
keep saying
what?
that?
I don't know.
Where the hell did you get that notification?
On my phone.
I am so confused. I don't know where I set it to say that.
Well, this is a Twitch
Is it kick?
notification, so
Oh,
Twitch is saying this.
Why does Twitch keep saying that?
I didn't even get a notification on my phone.
It seems to be someone different every time. That being said, do check out Dungeons and Grunts. It's very, what's the word? Brash. Very. It's not your typical Dungeons and Dragons campaign, which I feel like there never is a typical one. But it's a bunch of. We have one person that is a veteran from each branch of the U.S. military as a character in the game. And not surprisingly, the guy from the Navy is the most wacky one. Keeping up with the old sailor, been at sea too long. Well, it's just there's elements of that. Maybe not flamboyant, but you know.
Wasn't your dad in the Navy, Liv?
Yes, he was.
That's a U.S. Navy stereotype. I don't know about the Dutch Navy, but
I guess it depends on when they were in the Dutch Navy. We used to have a great navy, some 400-ish years ago.
wasn't there a point in
Technically
time
not a
where
navy, but
wasn't there a
Very
Dutch
large
empire
company.
for a while?
Yeah.
sorry.
A very large company. I see now.
There was a very large company.
Yeah.
Quite sizable.
Yeah, it's. Yeah,
Would
Well,
you be
let's
up?
think about it. The Spanish went and just took the Americas.
Mhm.
The Portuguese kind of visited everywhere, but didn't really set up anything, except for like a couple tiny places. The Dutch set up a bunch of like good colonies in good places until the English just took most of them.
Yeah.
And so these are ours now.
Wasn't there a bit of a? Is it the East India? I can't remember the name of it, but I know what you're referring to. Yeah.
The East India Trading Company.
Yeah. Is that it? Yeah.
Yeah, the one that is worth more than pretty much all modern day tech giant combined.
It's the Dutch Rothschilds.
Pretty much.
Okay.
And if it
They-
wasn't for some stupid other Dutch, people, could have still had part of that. They had to kill my ancestors.
Oh really? Oh, he was part of the empire.
Well, there were connections, yes.
Interesting.
If you look up my last name, there's some interesting history there.
Yeah, I knew there was that history. I just didn't know what he got
Oh,
up
they
to.
were 100% connected to
The East
stuff
India
with that.
Trading
Yeah.
Company.
Definitely.
Where should I put all these copper ore? Is there a smelter somewhere?
Yes-ish.
Yes. A bloomery.
I'm currently.
Yep.
It's currently in use.
Oh,
Just stick the ore in the storage.
okay. This one here
Be-
by Lith.
Because once we turn it into an ingot, we can't smelt it, so we have to put copper and tin ore in together to get bronze.
Oh, I see.
And if we just smelt it all up, then we can't decide what we want it to be.
Hell, I don't know where to put it, to be honest with you.
Well,
one?
one of the two resource ones sounds like a good idea.
I'll be right back.
Did you get copper or tin?
Copper.
Okay.
I might have said tin. I meant copper.
I think you were going to go do tin, and then I basically just told you that
That-
copper was closer.
Yeah. Which instantly altered my decision. All right, so we have 11 copper and some stone. I'm gonna go to the other node that I saw that had some copper. It's a bit further out, and the sun is setting. So should I wait? What should I do? I'll grab a snack.
That seems like a good idea.
Demi,
Yes,
you place 1 bronze in the research bench.
I did.
Oh, very excellent.
Yeah. Hmm.
Whoops.
Come back.
I'm back.
I am also back with the best snacks you can have while streaming.
Grapes?
Wafers
No.
and crisps.
Oh my god. It's a good crunch.
Yeah, they're the worst you can have while streaming because they're the loudest.
Chappie, why do you care about your audience?
I mean, clearly he doesn't. Ugh, I need
Be able to-
wood.
Wood? Alright. We could do a sleep.
Yeah, in a bit.
Oh, hello, you're back. I lurk. Geek is lurking because I got noisy snacks. Hello, Geek.
I need 1 wood, and then I can make a rondel.
Nice. I mean,
It's not the most extreme. Or should I not make one?
All those are kind of shit.
yeah.
It's just a stepping stone to the stuff that's better than an axe. I'm currently making a woodcutter's axe.
How do I get to Greatsword?
The
Oh,
woodcutter's next.
That's
200, and the
that's-
greatsword is very
Tier
late.
3.
Yeah. I don't think we have that in our
we
playthrough.
don't. Also, what we could do if we unlock the village hall
I'm gonna change the stream title to British
is have this as an outpost, because this is basically self-sufficient. Maybe even remove some stuff. But this basically runs itself, and we could set up somewhere else.
Shall follow your lead.
I'm so sorry. I'm just hungry. Listen, Geek. My setup is makeshift. The laptop is on a laundry basket right now. I'm trying my best.
Gotta admire the dedication.
I must stream, even if it takes a laundry basket.
Oh, Nix is asking what he should have for lunch. Eat a dick.
That's not far off what I was gonna suggest.
Here, Geek. More light. It'll look like I'm descending from heaven. Or ascending to heaven, I don't know.
I mean, it is Ascension Day.
Yeah, it is Ascension Day.
Oh, yeah. That's what it's called.
What do we want to research next?
Thatcher.
That is now my excuse for the lighting, is because I'm just
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying it. I didn't see
on
it was
theme
there.
for Ascension Day. Are you guys still not asleep?
No.
Do we have wheat seeds or just wheat?
Yes, we have wheat.
But
And
wheat
with-
seeds.
No, but with the thresher we can make grains. And slash
Yeah,
seeds.
grain is wheat.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm asleep right now.
Sleep.
Sleep.
I think everyone is. What?
Utenbrook.
I'm on my way back.
Oh,
Utenbrook? Yeah.
there we
I'm
go.
sleeping.
I have to say it like I'm disgusted. Utenbrook. Yeah. Utenbrook. It's my character's name.
The pronunciation is spot on.
Bodon.
No,
Wait,
spot
God,
on.
I just
Oh,
saw
spot
Nick
on.
run
Oh, okay.
past.
I was going to say, that is not how it is spelled. What is going on in the Netherlands? I said, learning Scottish Gaelic for no reason.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. I had this idea that maybe I would buy a castle there after I become a famous actor.
No, do it before I become a famous actor. Then you become the actor who has
The castle.
Yes. The castle actor.
And then they'll see me, like, making copies in the background of that one porno. They're like, oh, hey, it's American Castle guy. But in Scotland. Scottish Castle American guy.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna go hit
But
up
instead
that.
of having like those typical lion statues at the gate entrance, you'll have moose.
Yeah. Yeah, people would be like, what are these dinosaurs? Well, kids, that's what we call a moose. Oh, wait, it's in Scotland. Oh, no, what are these dinosaurs? What are they doing?
Oh my god.
The only Scottish accent I can do is some maiden who's startled or worried. Oh, no. Nyx wants to be an edgelord, which what's funny is he will actually have the title of lord because he owns a castle and land.
Why does everybody keep trying to take my dream?
What, to become a Scottish
how
lord
dreams
or
work.
supreme leader of the
Having
world?
a castle.
Oh, I've
Well, I
always
mean,
wanted.
I
a
don't
castle.
need to be
We've talked
supreme
about
leader.
this actually, haven't we? I remember talking to
Yeah,
you about
but-
wanting a castle.
My plan is, if I become fabulously wealthy, I am building a castle.
Oh yeah. Maybe we can get like a cul-de-sac with several castles.
But I was gonna say, with the current housing market, we're probably better off just collectively buying a plot of land,
We could
building
build
our own homes,
Yeah, I was gonna say we could just build our own castle.
just build our own town. What are we gonna call it?
Well,
The Bacon Zone.
Yeah.
You know that this is how like cities form.
Uh-huh.
Is like you build a castle and then like you start building buildings around it, and then like the other
Veggie.
and like certain large cities had two castles.
That's true.
Build it, and then they will come.
Have you been to Edinburgh? Edinburgh.
I have.
I have not.
Edinburgh. It's got a really beautiful Gothic style. Yeah.
Well, you know the
Gothic
history
style.
of Edinburgh, right?
Yeah. Well,
In that,
how do you mean?
with in regards to the bubonic plague.
I don't know that part of it.
So basically, when the plague came, they just bricked everybody into their homes and built a new city on top of them.
Oh, holy shit. Nice
Pretty
solution.
badass.
hmm
I mean, I feel like they have better solutions now, potentially. Why am I not getting copper from this? There we go.
Oh, I got a clear bandit camp.
But no, I want to go see where my ancestry is from, which is the stereotypical American in the UK thing, but UK and Ireland. But my closest Scottish relatives are the Kennedy clan from the lowlands of Scotland. Not to be confused with the Irish Kennedys that became politicians in the United States.
Aren't the Irish Kennedys descended from the Scottish Kennedys, or is it the other way around?
Kind of yes and no. For the way I understand it is you've got the Scots-Irish. Some of them,
Yeah.
like, if you go way, way back, yeah, they're potentially somewhat related, and a lot of them went back and forth because the area of Scotland that they're on, it's just a quick boat ride away to Ireland. And then, so they did go back and forth. And my ancestry does go back and forth as well, between Dublin and Glasgow in general. Oh wait, no, was it? I think it was Belfast. That in Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland.
9 iron?
So, have you heard?
I have a really nice 9-iron.
Have you heard them say? By them, I mean someone from Northern Ireland say Northern Ireland fast. Just sounds like
I mean,
you're
if
saying
it sounds
no-
anything like what you just said, it just sounds like 9 iron.
Northern Ireland, yeah.
Well, it reminds me of kind of, and I'm sure Nix can attest to this, but people from Toronto say things very quickly, so they'll say like Toronto. And when they say Toronto, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah,
Where
I mean,
mumble rap started.
it's you can tell when someone is like from somewhere when they say it so fast that it just sounds like not the right thing. For example, in Alaska, we have a place called Homer, which is right at the tip of Alaska's penis. And then there's
one?
Palmer, well, the one between the legs. So Alaska's got like the southeast panhandle, and then the Aleutian chain, and then right between it there's the peninsula, the Kenai Peninsula, and right at the tip there's Homer, or near the tip. And anyway, I tell people I'm from Palmer, and they go, "Oh, Homer," because I say Palmer. It just comes out so fast that they think, "Oh, he must have said Homer." I've been there on a fishing trip.
Over here, it's really easy to know if people actually come from the country
Yeah,
because they'll actually be able to pronounce the city names.
right.
I've never once heard someone that isn't Dutch pronounce Scheveningen correctly.
Scheveningen.
Exactly.
I didn't hear the last part.
Scheveningen.
Oh, Scheveningen. Of course. Who can't say Scheveningen? Scheveningen. Okay, I'm mining, like, and not getting anything when I do so. Is that?
Oh
normal
yeah,
for
no,
you guys?
that's normal.
Okay,
You have a bunch of stuff on the floor.
I do.
Oh,
See
yeah,
all the
there's-
copper ore.
wait, is there
So if you
inventory full?
stop swinging. Wait for it to reset. And okay, wait for your character to pause, and then pick up copper ore off the ground.
I
Yeah.
see it. Okay, listen. Put your pickaxe away, buddy.
Oh. Well, yeah.
Oh my! How's my
press
inventory
the
full? I
number
just
key.
emptied it.
Because you've been fucking mining.
Yeah, I guess that checks out.
You don't need to whack him.
All the way back. Also, there's a baddie over here.
Is it a
Oh, yeah,
baddie
you're right,
baddie
it's
or a
always
wolf
full.
baddie?
I don't know if it's a wolf, but there's like
You
a
can check on the
settlement
map.
there.
Oh,
If you open
press-
your map and
yeah.
highlight over with your mouse, you can see what it is.
Wolf.
Shoot it from a distance.
Or
It is
just
next
leave
to
it.
the settlement. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it for now. Have you guys seen? Do you guys know who Shane Gillis is?
Yeah.
Doesn't ring a bell.
No.
Ha Arnbru Blaster. So Shane Gillis is he's, I don't know how to describe him. He's like, imagine if you had some dude bros around a campfire, and he's just like the funny guy who's riffing the whole time. That's his comedy style, in my opinion. I don't know if you've ever met someone like that he's just saying kind of funny situations, but then he keeps going with it and it builds into this whole thing. That's his comedy style. Anyway, he was part of this sketch where they take uncles that don't know how to behave like normal people, and they just put them in a house together to teach them how to socialize properly. And this is a long story with not a really good end, so be prepared. His entrance in the skit, he comes through the front door, and he's got like this wolf t-shirt on. It's got 3 wolf heads. And he just points at it and he goes, "Wolves." And for some reason, I can't shake that out of my brain anytime there's wolves now. I just say wolves. Yeah, wolves. Hard F. Wolves. Anyway, thanks. Thanks for listening.
Cool story.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
His TED Talk.
Yep. You can all go home now.
In Dutch, we say goed verhaal, lekker kort.
Hoek Fralic walks?
So-
It basically translates to good story, nice and short.
Good story, nice and short.
cool story, bro.
Yes, Nix, exactly
Yeah,
how you
that's-
spelled
yeah.
it. It's cool. So it's cool story. Bro. How do you say it again? I want to use it.
Goed verhaal,
Goed
lekker
verhaal?
kort.
Liquor courts?
Yeah.
Hoot liquor courts.
If you actually say that to a Dutch person after they explain something to you, they might get offended.
Hoot liquor courts.
It's basically saying, I didn't pay attention.
That's just my
Or
default
just-
setting. It's not that I
yeah.
didn't want to pay attention. It's just that I'm unable to. I try. I swear I try. People don't believe me. I think it makes it easier to listen to people for me, because I find certain things like very interesting. So, like learning about different cultures, for example, there's a shit ton of them. Learning like Dutch things makes it so easy for me to pay attention. And then like autistic people, because they have like this vast wealth of knowledge in a very specific thing, always going to keep me interested.
Well, I mean, you're in luck. You've got at least 2 of us here on the call.
Which hyperfixation do you want to learn about today?
Exactly.
I actually feel like I'm lucky in the sense that I just have a lot of general information.
Same.
So I can just feed into a lot of different conversations
but-
instead of it being like, I'm interested in wood and
Yeah.
types
The
of
thing
trees.
is, for Chappie, it's super useful because my hyperfixation is audio.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Congratulations, buddy. You're stuck with me.
Oh well.
Yeah. for example, I was unable to sleep last night because I was comparing ultra clean, very clear lenses, as in like the most pure picture quality possible, and comparing that with muddied up anamorphic lens that have a lot of character, and then comparing it with like my audio knowledge of, it's like how people like the Shure SM7B because it's got kind of like a broadcasty sound. It has character.
Yeah.
It's the same thing in the lens world. So
Oh, definitely.
you've got lenses that don't look true to life, but people kind of prefer that image simply because it's more interesting than seeing the true to life stuff. But then some people, and I'm guilty of this. I like Earthworks audio microphones, which are known for trying to mimic the sound of real life. I'm not using one right now, but I like them for that.
Yeah, they have a... Don't they actually have a low cut, even?
A low cut? Well, yeah, actually, one of the microphones is like not very sensitive on the low end, and it so it comes across less broadcasty. And I have that one, and I'm probably going to sell it or set Squids up with that microphone while I use the Ethos, which that one is more broadcasty, dynamic-y sounding. But lenses, for example, I was looking at the Blazar, which used to be called Greatjoy. They're super affordable anamorphic lenses that just look really interesting, but are clearly like not built as in like the most high quality thing you can get. Like there's distortion on the edges, there's all sorts of stuff, but some people like that, and you can correct it in post. I was comparing it with Nisi lenses, which have the most accurate color representation according to reviews, and like very little
I feel like
chromatic
that would just look weird.
aberration. It kind of creates this uncanny valley effect because
We're so used to seeing other
that film grain, yeah, stuff like that. Some sort of muck to make it not a pristine picture or clear.
Yeah, basically
picture.
just noise.
Yeah, so the imperfections are what give it character and everything.
Yeah.
And anyway, I have this like thought in my head. I was like, what if I get the pristine lens, the Nisi lens, and then I add filters to it to muddy it up? And then I realized that's the exact same as my microphone preference. I have the Ethos from Earthworks, which has very pristine sound, albeit a little more stronger on the low end, so a little character. But then I can EQ it to have more character. So that way I'm starting with that baseline of pure, true to life sound, and then muddying it up. Or should I just muddy it up from the get-go, like with this microphone I'm using now?
Well, the thing is, if you have a proper signal flow, you want the best input you can get.
Yeah.
And then you can always change it from there, because you can't really add anything that isn't there.
Exactly.
I mean, of course, there's ways around it, but it's never going to be as good as already having that in your base recording.
Exactly. So you can bake it in, and it's going to have that more pure character from the get-go.
Yeah.
But if you add the character in later, it looks like that. It looks like you added in character later. It can still look good.
Mm-hmm.
But then getting something that's just not perfect from the start, kind of, I think people actually prefer that. There's got to be something psychological about it, because there's people that, like if you think of streamers, for example, there's some that have like this super complex camera setup and it looks perfect, right? And then there's people that like have a webcam, the C920,
Yeah.
and they have like 14,000 concurrent viewers, you know?
Yeah, but that also just shows that you can have the best setup in the world, but that's not. It can help in some occasions,
Yeah.
but it's not a dual. It's not a guaranteed formula that'll get you views.
Right.
Come
Do
on,
you know what the
bro.
guaranteed formula is, though?
Not having a shitty personality.
Yep. Which makes me feel great about
Unless
myself,
you're a
considering
Minecraft-
it's been.
Unless you're a Minecraft YouTuber.
Well, yeah, that's true. In that case, you just have to be appealing to children.
Well,
Oh my god. Alright, back to the mines with me. I kind of like this. It's nice. I know my purpose. My purpose is finding. I need to find copper.
Can you get tin?
Yep,
Oh,
going
no.
to get tin. Look at that.
and
New
it's
lease on
chasing
life.
me.
Let me find the tin deposit. I think it's just down here. Nope, that's mud.
Ow!
Tin,
Stop hitting me.
mud, tin. Okay. Just go west and a little bit south. See that? Oh, hang on. I gotta move my
Ow!
phone over to
Fuck,
read Nix's
that hurt.
message. See, that was my
Died?
friend and I's plan for the plot of
Not
land
yet.
in Canada. I want to find as many autistic people and collect them all in one perfect environment
catch
for
them
autistic
all.
folks. Give them all resources they would ever need and just see what happens. I want to weaponize autism on a scale never seen before. Can I reword this for you, Nix?
Fuck, I died.
You want a concentration camp
Oh my god.
full of autism.
I have a feeling that Nix is unable to deal with more than 3 autistic people at a time.
I mean, by the sound of this plan, he might have a solution for that. It seems a bit cruel, but also maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's
They'd probably collectively weaponize themselves against him.
true. Alright. How did I get? I'm getting hemp seeds from the tin rock.
What?
You sure that's not our bro dudes collecting it?
Oh, it is. It's got the little icon.
Yeah.
I forgot it was shared. Is it showing you that I'm getting tin?
No.
Nope.
Oh, I've got one.
Put some seeds in there.
One thing I have learned about London, though, if you walk anywhere, you're going to hear at least one ambulance or police car.
Isn't that just any major city? though?
Probably any major city. That's actually a fair point. This is the first big city I've like lived in.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I was
more
muted
going on.
again.
Yeah.
I said thank you, Lex,
Yeah.
by the
I,
way.
I assumed so, as much.
Okay.
And also, I was making the comment that that's what happens in every major city.
Oh, okay. Nix is defending his concentration camp. Here we go. He says, no, everyone would get a house, endless supplies of food, water, and anything they could want or need. They would be more than welcome to leave at any time. So work will set them free. Got it. It would be a town purpose-built for autistic folks.
Next, how do you plan on building those houses?
Exactly. More food than they could ever want. Yet, we're running a bit low. due to us losing the war.
This is just
So,
5 years before Mad Max happened.
yeah. Turns out it's a Morton Nix and not a Morton Joe. trying to picture that, like a Mad Max style world where it's just Nyx in some sort of steampunk car going, just stressed to the gills because his autistic farm didn't pan out as smoothly as he
The
wanted.
guitar guy on the
Yeah.
the music truck.
And Nyx is just stressed out like, oh, what a day. What a lovely day. He basically wants to bring RimWorld into real life. And his characters are just going to be...
Would go to therapy for that.
Yeah. Listen, I either create the perfect society of autists. That's a different word than what I think you meant. Or I destroy the world. Either way, I'm happy. Fair enough. Did you mean autists in that way, or did you mean autistic people? Based on the context of previous ideas. Because I believe autist means like you are the visionary of a certain, usually art piece. Like you have the vision of what you want a project to become.
What were you saying? Look,
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off for dinner real quick. I'll be back on
Okay.
20, 30 minutes. Talk to you in a bit.
All right.
Okay. Good luck.
Oh man, I already forgot how to say the cool story bro in Dutch. You've never heard of that usage of autist. Hey Siri. Oh, Serenade. Hey Siri. Oh, she never listens. Probably because she's on low battery. I'm fairly certain autist.
yeah, it's not what you think it is.
Right, I managed to get some ore, some tin ore.
Good.
About 7.
Nice.
Though to be honest, Nyx, this very peaceful and not controversial camp you're talking about, I imagine it would come up with some like really... It would be a really interesting society, I think. What do you think the number one crime would be in that society? While I look up the definition of autist. Wait, no, keep going.
Yeah, I mean, I already looked it up. It's not what you thought it meant.
Not what I thought it meant?
Correct.
Impossible. But I'm a genius.
Uh,
Well,
Maybe. Oh, you know what? I was thinking auteur.
mhm.
Okay, so Nyx was right.
wow.
Oh well, no, we can't
Actually?
say that.
Oh, we're not allowed to say that. Okay. Nyx wasn't wrong. No, can't say that either. Tax fraud, but it would be society sponsored. We'll try to milk the Canadian government of every cent we can. I don't know exactly how it works in Canada, but won't they just like freeze your assets and
No, they'll
keep you
just
from getting your
freeze.
money? What's that?
They'll just freeze.
They'll just
Turn the power.
from the temperature.
Yeah.
Okay, auteur is a filmmaker, usually a director, who exercises creative control over his or her works. I see. Maybe I confused that because my buddy Logan was an auteur, but also an autist. There, that's my reason. I'm gonna clip that and send it to him. He loves it when I say that. I want to know if I have both, Demi. I know it's kind of a trend, and for that reason I haven't like dug into it deeper because people are like looking for diagnoses as like trendy fashion pieces these days, but like I want to know if I have both. And I think you might be muted.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
I think I do.
I'll just leave it at that.
I think for me the reason I think I might have both is like the fact that I don't have my proper routine set up yet. It is giving me gray hair, to use as an expression. Okay, I'm gonna wander around while other people do their thing.
We could do a sleep.
Yeah, I was gonna do a sleep.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm going back to bed. Here we go. Okay. Oops. See, the plan is to slowly build and recruit folks to fulfill very specific forms of production. So when the government eventually catches on to my plans, we'd be self-sufficient enough to where asset freezing wouldn't affect us much.
Nix, you do realize that doesn't make it sound any better. It makes it sound worse.
Don't worry. It's an illegal concentration camp. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't actually think it's as bad as that, but it certainly doesn't sound good. It sounds a little exploitative, I think. Because it doesn't, to me, I think the issue I have is the bit where you say collect. How do you collect them? Do you invite them? And they come of their own free will?
What is free will, anyway?
Oh, God, I watched a whole video on that earlier.
Free
Well,
will.
not on that specifically, but like
You watched a video. Okay.
I watched a video and he talked about like freedom as we understand it now, and then freedom as it was meant like anciently. I'm trying to remember what the ancient description he gave was. Oh, son of a... Broke my pickaxe. Just got out here.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but it was kind of philosophical. He was saying something along the lines of like, when you have to choose between this or that, yes, you're free to choose this or that, but the fact that you're limited to those two choices isn't like the real ancient
Actual
meaning
freedom.
of freedom. Yeah. And the actual freedom was, trying to think of the example he gave for that. It was more of the fact that you can choose and do anything. and nothing inhibits you or prevents you from said thing. I have drift. You guys seen that? I have like the little draft animation when I walk.
The heck?
Looks like a little bit of ghosting, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
What is that?
I have no idea.
Like the beige thing in front of you on the ground?
Yeah, see how it's moving? It looks like, it reminds me
I
of
don't
Need
have
for
that.
Speed. When you can like draft behind someone or drift or whatever it is.
Yeah, I'm not getting that, but then again, I have a good computer.
This one's pretty good, actually. I've been really pleased with how capable it is for how, you know, light.
Oh, I mean, that's not to say that your computer is bad.
Right, no, I'm not denying that yours is, but you have a strong desktop and this is a mobile laptop. Is the point I'm making. Like, I've been impressed with how good it is for being what it is. That being said, I'm ready for a desktop, and I'm probably going to end up getting a battle mage. Is there a repair desk?
Is the same the workshop, the workbench.
On the workbench, okay.
Yeah. And then you click the little tab that says repair.
Okay. What do I need? I need 4 wood and a strap.
Curious times we live in with talk of wars and rebels and such.
Yep.
One. Do we have wood anywhere?
I think that's a short supply.
Okay, I'll go gather some sticks. Yep, okay. Gathering sticks.
New quest acquired.
I have purpose.
Boy.
I'm surprised we haven't had another raid attempt.
It'll be a long.
Can you imagine, Nick? So, Nix, if you're still there, imagine that you somehow acquired a bunch of people passionate about making their own automobile, but then also they're interested in like nuclear power. So then you get this nuclear powered automobile as your mass export. Now that's exciting.
I would be concerned about a bunch of people in the woods working on nuclear stuff.
Yeah. True. Don't worry, it's a peaceful camp. We're just building nuclear-powered automobiles. There's nothing to be concerned about. On a less megalomaniac note, the idea is to rip off the same idea of Aramco, the company town I lived in Saudi. Over there, they would attract employees by offering and hiring folks with amazing salaries, full healthcare, education, etc. You're free to leave whenever you want, but folks there are treated so well that they simply don't. Especially when you compare it to normal American work culture. I want to do that here, but based around hydroponics instead of oil.
Yeah, but hydroponics is not quite as lucrative as oil.
Yeah, yet though. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking
True.
maybe the idea there is that it becomes something that does get... It becomes so viable that it is now lucrative. I just have no idea how long that would take in that society that he's building. Okay, that's not working. Let's just do that. So you went for hydroponics. I went for uranium. Oops, wrong direction. Here we go. I just really want people to have I want a decentralized power grid system. Not only is
That
it...
is...
So let me explain why I think it's a good idea. If you have fusion nuclear energy sources localized to the point where you can't take out one major power plant and pull the power away from an entire massive area. If you think about times of war, it makes them choosing their targets a lot harder. Because if everyone just has access to power on a small scale, but wherever they may be, it makes the people more resilient. And the hope for me would be that we could spend less on the military budget, but then I feel like that's kind of a leap to get there, because then the assumption is that there's less centralized areas to defend. So then you don't have to put up a bunch of like defense areas around major power sources. You can put them wherever is strategic. But I also realize that it's probably very paranoid to plan civilization around that. So I'm not oblivious to that fact. What would you do, Dimi? What would you do?
Well, it's... Electrical grids are... Our electrical grid is outdated, and it does need to be modernized, but it does need to be... In my view, it needs to be centrally managed because of how complex it needs to be. Especially as we move to more renewable resources, which fluctuate throughout the day and over time. And you need to be able to control the shifting of supply, because it's... One region might have a lot of wind in it and not conducive to set up solar, but you need to be able to bring in electricity from outside when you have low wind days.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, a smarter, better grid would have the ability to kind of separate and cut things off and basically sacrifice a node so it doesn't take down the rest of the system while it's then being repaired.
Yeah, what do you think of a marriage of both ideas then, where you have a self-reliant system that they can fall back on at all times, to the point where attacking the main power grid will just force people to go onto a fusion-powered source until they can rebuild or repair the central power grid. I guess
it would be incredibly wasteful to have a second redundant system effectively online at all times, which with fusion it would have to be online at all times.
Right. Okay. Well, isn't that fission or is it fusion?
What you're describing?
Fusion's the one that's not out yet.
Fusion is the one that is not practical yet.
Yeah. Okay.
It's effectively what you're describing is high-tech generators, where it's like the thing like, oh, in Florida, most people have a generator because there will be a hurricane that's going to take down the local grid, and if you have a generator, your house has power.
Right.
And so it's you build that into the system,
Yeah.
but it's not, but like not necessarily as like, oh, we just have like a spare power plant in your neighborhood ready to go. It's
Yeah.
you build a more resilient system to resist being taken down.
So I think one of my, again, the decentralized, self-sufficient community powering, the reason I had chosen that was I don't want the government to have full power of everything if they decide that they don't like what certain states are doing. I don't want them to be able to cut them off, so to speak. So
Well, I mean, they can't, not really, because the government doesn't have that level of control over it.
So when you say centralized, how do you mean? Like who is it centralized around? At each state level, or at from
Well,
like a
so when you're talking about the electrical grid as it is today, the way
Yeah.
it functions is that there is kind of the national grid or national grids,
right?
where you kind of like Alaska, then you have the West, the East, and most of Texas. That's kind of like the four main grids, and then I guess you could throw Hawaii in, but that's having issues. And so you have a large oversight
Having
group
issues.
that
Yeah.
coordinates the eastern grid
Yeah.
and all the things in it, kind of just like, okay, well, this is our strategy of how we're going to handle stuff. But then you have power authorities of we are the people who are actually in charge of making sure that this half of Tennessee, along with this chunk of Kentucky or whatever, has electricity and it's being generated, and that the power plants are being spooled up at the right times to meet demands and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And then each power plant is, some of them are publicly owned, some of them are privately owned entities, and they will then, and so like they're, if it was just like, oh, here's a power plant in your county, and they make all the decisions, that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
That like is, you wouldn't want every power generation station to be its own isolated, self-contained decision-making entity. You want your region to be coordinated so that they're working together, so that if one of them has an issue, the surrounding facilities can pick up the slack.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not talking like Illuminati conspiracy of like, well, I'm not even talking about like what South Africa has, where South Africa basically they didn't build new power plants of any kind for decades.
Yeah.
And so now they don't have enough capacity, period. So
Right.
when a facility has to be shut down for regular maintenance, they just have rolling blackout, where like once a month for a few days, like it's like you don't have power during the day, but you have power at night in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
And like they just roll through, like when you're gonna have a blackout.
So you would
farming is so
want the
annoying.
coordinated blackouts then?
Well, no, I would want to build infrastructure so we're not in a situation where we don't have enough capacity. You want to build it so that you can take a power plant completely offline for maintenance, and the
Yeah.
surrounding plants and facilities can fill in that gap,
Okay.
and you have enough surplus capacity in the system to do that.
Okay.
And the ability to do that requires collaboration and coordination between facilities.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So you can reroute power from one to the other grid. in order
Right.
to prevent the blackout from happening. Okay. Interesting. So Nyx has a development. He's met a few folks for his hydroponics farm. One guy is doing a master's thesis on genetically modding plants. The other is doing his own lab-grown food. The idea behind Collect is to invite folks like that to work at the hydroponics facility and give them the resources they would need to make it lucrative. You know, Nyx, I think you would find Alaska very interesting. There's a big hybrid plant culture in the local area that I live, because the local area that I live is very, very much agricultural. Oh, he's back. And anyway, so there's a lot of people. Hello.
Hello.
Making
Oh my God.
making hybrid or modified plants. And then there's also a lot of hugel culture that people are bringing back.
So, real quick, I just want to complain that every single time I take water out of the thing, it starts raining.
Oh, really?
So it's the plants are asking for me to water them, so I have to take water out to water them, and then it starts raining, so they don't want water anymore, and I can't put the water back.
Yeah.
I just have to drop it on the floor.
Fuck.
Oh, raid threat has increased 50%. What did we do?
I died.
Did you really?
Yep.
That increases the raid percentage.
Well, I assume he was fighting bandits.
That was a fair assumption, sir.
Well, banditos.
Actually, there's a guy that has a YouTube channel. A mustache. A guy with a big mustache. Like a coil, one that curls up. He like waxes it. He's like an Air Force guy that ended up moving here after his last deployment. And he does all sorts of crazy stuff, like pushing the boundaries of what kind of plants you can grow in Alaska's harsh climate. Really interesting stuff. Give me 10. Give me death.
Oh my god, this garlic needs so much weeding.
Garlic is... We can't really do anything with garlic at the moment.
Somebody wants garlic from us.
Oh, I also got a quest item.
Okay.
Wait,
Part of a...
Jimmy, are you doing the wolf's den quest?
I wasn't actively doing anything, I'm just farming.
Lith.
I'll have to
Come
see if I
here.
can find the...
Where?
I'll have to see if I can find the channel. Inventory's full. Sorry.
Oh, those bandits.
Yeah.
Wait, where?
Oh, no. Not
Oh,
those
the
two.
bandit camp.
Yeah.
Hello,
the camp.
Namek.
Oh,
Oh, my farming is level 5.
Excellent.
I don't have food.
Well,
Oh well.
there's only archers left, so...
So it's more of a commune that you're inviting very well-educated people to.
Okay,
Nyx.
there's 2 archers left and
Wait.
one
am I-
non-archer.
Oh, fuck, I'm going the wrong. Oh, there's a
I did,
group coming. Like,
Yeah.
Yep, stream is finally working.
Jesus
What?
Christ. The amount
there's-
of bandits here is ridiculous.
No,
There
nobody
was only
nobody
3
knows
left.
why the stream didn't work the first time. It was completely a fluke.
Yeah.
Oh, I know why it didn't work.
No, it was a fluke, remember?
No. I know.
I'm in danger.
Hey,
Same.
danger. Tin ore. Do we still need a bunch of tin? Or can I switch back over to copper?
Well, how much tin do we have?
15 here, and then another 12, 15 in my pockets.
And how much copper do we have?
And some cart tools. How much copper do we have? Where did I put the copper?
In the other
We have
stockpile,
28
probably.
copper. 28 copper, 28 crude stone, and about to have 30 tin.
Oh, fuck off! You could jump up there. You suck of shit.
I need to put the copper, or the tin, in 2 different locations, and that's really going to bug me.
You're saying our storage is full?
Yeah. Oh, that didn't work. Okay.
Yabba!
That's not gonna
Ding
work.
dong.
Let me try storage number... Oh, is this another new one?
Ow!
Stockpile 2. This is food storage.
Well, do we need to build another storage thingy, Majigger?
No!
Ah! Fuck.
You too?
Yep. Got stuck on a fucking wall.
Excellent.
At least I can grab food now.
Yeah.
Do with some arrows if we have any.
Nope.
Nope. Yeah, that did not work. Yep, I have full pockets and no place to put the stuff. I could put it in this chest over here temporarily.
Which, the equipment chest or the poo chest?
Not the poo chest, but the the equipment chest.
Are we out of... Seriously? Out
It's
of
not
storage
technically
space
equipment.
again?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm building another one.
I've been mining like a madman, so I don't know if that's
Yeah.
why or if it's
Same
just
chappy.
accumulative.
We have a very good farm set up.
Yeah!
I'm forming. I mean, one.
Perfect world, we'd be self-sufficient, and the only red tape that would exist would be for general safety and respect. You wouldn't have to waste all your time dealing with parking tickets, dysfunctional public transport, corporations that are trying to use you for every cent of profit. You'd run the place with enough transparency that people would understand exactly and why and how
So
certain decisions were
funny.
made. What about things like roads?
It's just funny to see Nick's at an age where he thinks that communism and socialism would work.
I know.
Well, no. Socialism does work in moderation. Communism doesn't.
Also, but much smaller moderation.
Yeah. We can do a sleep.
Oh. Thought we were going back. Yeah.
He
we'll
still
need
has a
some
few
arrows
more
and we'll go
years
back.
of life-beating communism out of him.
He needs a couple more good disappointments
Yeah.
from humanity. And now I know he's gonna say that he's already had enough of them, but nope.
But
think
wait,
the most
there's
annoyed
more.
I ever,
There's
I think the most annoyed I ever got about like the whole communism socialism thing was in college. I was representing one student, a disabled students org, at a student org fair,
Yeah.
and the like University Communist Students Association had a table near us, and I was just like talking to them because like, okay, like why not, like whatever. And over half the people there thought that socialism and communism were the same thing, and they were all socialists.
Ooh.
And the other half knew what the difference was and were actually communists, and were just trying to like convince the other half to become full communists.
They're like,
I was
no,
just
no, you're
having to
right,
explain
but
to
also
them,
we
like,
should
what
kind of
the
nudge this way.
difference is.
Yeah.
Like, and they're just like, oh, but like, aren't they the same thing? Like, how are they different? I'm like, in these clear ways.
Did you ever have to do the thing where
Chappie, are you sleeping?
I
It's
can.
not.
1 second. Let me pop into bed. At school, we had to do this thing where they would tell you what the argument is and divide you up, and then you would have to argue that point, and then you would have to switch sides without them telling you you were eventually going to be switching sides. We would switch sides and then argue the other team's argument against the other team that was just arguing it.
The thing is, they always do that with students at an age that they don't get that the point of that
Right.
is to just force you to have a different
Argue.
perspective. No, it's not even about arguing or
It's more about looking at things
debating.
from
It's
2 points
just
of view. Yeah.
Yes, forcing a different perspective. That's
Yeah.
all it's about.
Oh yeah, no, this wouldn't be
And
communism.
that is a skill that more people need.
Yeah, true. It really is. In fact, it has made Asmongold's career.
I mean, yeah, but I do that at work all the time, more so to just annoy people,
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's
because we'll talk about integrating something at work,
yeah.
a new system or something, and I'll purposely just go against it because everybody will just agree.
Right. I think
Piss people off.
there's it's fun to be contrarian, but then also
Yes.
being a devil's advocate, which is slightly different than being contrarian. Devil's advocate is like, okay, no, hang on, we actually need to look at this from another perspective because it could be, this could happen or something like that. But so it's an important way to think, but I think the fun way is to just be contrarian because
Yes.
it's fun.
I just do it so people don't just instantly get what they want.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put this roadblock in the way so people don't just
Yes. Surprise, bitch.
Yeah. All right, back to mining copper. So Nick says this wouldn't be communism, but it would be we'd need to rely on the outside world tremendously if we want this to be work. If we want this to
Next,
ever work.
that makes it a cult.
Yeah, he thinks he would be able to set up a cult. He thinks he'd be an effective cult leader, which is just no.
We'd be the first one to get sacrificed.
I know.
By his own cult members. He'd want that though, wouldn't he?
I admire the confidence.
I think he would want that. I mean, I don't want to talk for you, Nix, but knowing what I know about you,
Honestly, it's a win-win for Nick.
I think, yeah.
Either he gets a cult or he gets sacrificed.
Yeah.
Okay. Where did you?
I never
Shove
said
all
it
that
wasn't a
shit.
cult. What's that?
Chappie, where did you shove all the ore that you had on you?
Okay, so it is in stockpile 3. The only reason I was able to finally fit it in there was pulling wood out to build stockpile 4. So whoever pulled the wood or resources out of stockpile 3,
Yeah, that was me.
yeah, you ended up making enough room for me to put the remainder in stockpile 3. That being said, I'm back over here and we'll be getting some more copper.
Shall I make a sword
Um,
or no? Should we wait?
Nick says we grossly underestimate his leadership ability. I think he could do it. I think he could be a leader. I do think he
No.
would get sacrificed, but I think he would also want that. It's a very confusing situation from an outside perspective.
I still need to see these leadership abilities Nyx claims to have. Demi, you're gonna hate me for putting Nyx in charge of the trip in the UK.
No. Just no. I
Oh my
just
God.
no.
I mean, we saw him at Grass Pop when he was actually still very much a child
Young.
when it comes to social interactions.
Oh, how he's grown. He's a manlet now.
I don't know how assertive he's become.
Look, the car is gonna be rented under my name. I'm in charge. Nix can.
Hey,
pick
that's your
every
communism
fifth.
party. I'm
He can
driving
fix-
myself.
Okay. Well, you're also and your girlfriend. Nick, I will allow Nix to pick every fifth song that we listen to.
Every fifth song.
I will give him that.
It's proportionate to total height added onto added to like precedence
What
of
do you
who
mean
gets to pick a
horrified,
song.
Nix? Nix, you weren't horrified. You were ecstatic.
You met me like a month after I left Saudi. I was horrified at seeing dates for the first time. Am I gonna be executed? Is it that bad in Saudi where you would, like, if you saw that, you somehow would get punished?
There is no way you can see that in Saudi.
Oh.
Like, Nix and I sometimes laugh about it because we have the same experience. If you have, like, one good example is the Guinness Book of World Records. Like, any pictures of women swimming, but any picture whatsoever on boxes or books or whatever, they would, with a black marker, just fill in their arms and legs and everything else.
Wow.
It's actually, I
And then shoot the person who
might-
saw it beforehand in the head.
yeah.
And then get a new person in.
Well, I mean, that's
That's
on
what
like
they do in
products
prison.
and stuff coming from outside of the country that were imported.
I can
Oh, I
claim
see.
it.
Yeah.
Same.
It's so wild. Yet this is the same place you were saying you can like drive like a madman
pool
on two
boys,
wheels
yeah.
with a gun
Yes.
outside the window shooting at the desert. What an interesting place.
It's-
Is this
Saudi is
was it
fucking
somewhere
wild.
else that was more progressive in the 60s?
Iran was very progressive
Yeah.
It was Iran. Okay.
pre-revolution.
Well,
Afghanistan actually used to be pretty chill, and like a lot of like very wealthy people would vacation there prior to the Soviet invasion. Kabul was like actually a cool place.
I do think it would be interesting to go to Dubai, though.
I'd say go to Bahrain.
Or there. Actually, my brother
Dubai
said the
is-
same thing.
I feel like
about-
Dubai is very overrated. I don't know what I mean. I lived. Okay, this is gonna show my age. I lived there before Nix was born.
Oh, okay.
And it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it's changed in the last
The pool.
20 years.
Okay, we had guns.
The
but we never had
UAE, so
American gun
Dubai
culture.
and Abu Dhabi and such have changed a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like it's 30 years ago, they've kind of like really like didn't exist.
Yeah.
As in like they weren't like the massive developed places they are
Yeah.
today. And they just massively started selling oil.
And then, boom. Huge
Yep.
skyscrapers. Nix would trust squids with an AK more so than an American with a Glock. Hey, I am very well trained on my Glock, I'll have you know. Which is in America, not with me. Just for the MI6 agent watching all my streams. I'm not sure if I trust squids with a gun. Dubai is only fun if you're rich. I heard the class, like the class structure over there is very apparent. And in fact, I think I might have heard that from Nyx. Places like Saudi and Dubai, like there's very much a clear distinction between upper, middle, and lower class. Or is there even like a middle? Oh. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, okay. I was worried that the MI6 agent actually did cancel me. You said a very naughty word there, Mr. Chapman. Time to send you back to America. Don't know why he sounds like Tywin Lannister. There'll be no more discussion on the matter.
Alright, got a bunch more quests.
Yeah, just gonna ask what the fuck is accepting all the quests.
Me.
Do
You gotta finish them too, boy.
Do you hear the weed whacker right behind me? Outside? That's impressive, actually, that you don't hear it. There's a weed whacker. Like, what do you guys call them?
Grasmaier.
Krashmaya.
Well,
I've heard some people call him weed
don't
whip.
know, actually. Hold on. What does translate say it's in Dutch?
I actually don't know what would.
To be fair, I wouldn't trust most Americans with guns. I do not hear.
Oh
I
my
do
god,
hear
this is
the
even
paper
worse.
I trust Americans with guns. I know a shit ton of them that have guns.
Onkruidwieder.
They're more likely to be trained than someone who has one illegally. Oinswagwieder?
Onkruidwieder.
Oh, Unkrautswieder. I keep saying it like, oh, that's, yeah, of course. I don't know why I do that. I clearly I don't know up from down in Dutch. Let's see.
Alright, go finish my quest, thank you.
Where? Oh, I need to go to
Yeah.
Hernding. Oh, I can hear the weed whacker.
Yeah,
Oh, you
no,
can.
sorry,
Oh,
The,
okay.
I
the
can hear it.
Onkruidwieder.
Unkrautswieder. Oh, that's what I was looking up. What?
I know
Do
some people call
you-
them weed eaters.
Joy Sword?
Yeah, that's what I used to call them when I was growing up. Weed eaters.
Growing up, I called them weed whackers. Their technical term is string trimmer.
A string trimmer.
Yeah.
So technical sounding. According to search, Brits may refer to weed whackers by different names. Some common terms used in the UK include string trimmer, strimmer, whippersnipper. Oh my god. A whippersnipper,
Fucking Brits.
weed eater, trimmer. I want to call it a whippersnipper now. Look at that young whippersnapper with a whippersnipper.
A whippersnapper with a whippersnipper.
Yeah. If you know the person, you trust them. If you don't, you don't. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's just safe in general. Just don't trust anyone you don't know.
Oh, when it comes to guns, I don't trust anyone. Because that is the safest way to be around guns.
True. Assume you're the one that's the most safe around it, and you're always that way. You're always vigilant with what's going on with it.
In the kingdom, there's
I
always
just
something.
refuse to be around guns.
Oh.
How do we work?
I prefer
I
to
very
be
nearly-
fight.
I very nearly refuse to not be around them.
How do we build a what?
To be fair,
Strength. in
there's a big
combat.
difference
Is that just
between
by hitting
Europe
people?
and the United States when it comes to that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's.
And it's very slow.
I have the double whammy of being Alaskan and joining the Marine Corps, so it's
Yeah.
like it's just very much.
in
It's
my
very normal
lifetime-
to me. Yeah.
Yeah, I've only seen like a handful of real guns.
I have fired one that is fully automatic and the bullet doesn't even have to hit you and it can still kill you. That is what they call the M2, baby. It's a 50 cal.
Jeez. Fucking Christ. I was about to say, if that thing whizzes past you, it is still blowing a hole through you.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
within a certain yardage, obviously, but like,
That's no that I was gonna go for inches maybe at most.
you mean like within 2 feet of the barrel, dead.
Yeah, yeah.
Within, I think, 100 yards, it can cause serious damage. Like if it won't hit your leg, but if it hits next to your leg, the bullet is coming out with such velocity and size that the air pressure created around it
Yeah.
causes
just shreds it
damage.
apart.
Yeah, it causes damage to bodily tissue without making direct contact, which is just absolutely insane, in my opinion. Some people probably think, nope, that's why we made it. All those people that can't aim.
I mean, at that point, just fire blanks.
True, yeah. We've scared them away.
Just hit him with the pressure wave.
Yeah. That being said, I think growing up with that as being normal has made the thought of potentially getting mugged over here kind of funny to me.
Oh, you just laugh at them.
Yeah, like they've got a
Just be
sharpened,
like,
a sharpened metal
"Have your
spatula.
safety on, you nerd."
Yeah. They've got like some sort of like turkey bone that's been sharpened. What you doing there, buddy?
Honestly, I mean, maybe it's. I feel like we're not the type of people that would get mugged.
Oh no, I'm.
We're kind of out of their demographic. We're too
They're looking
young
for the kind of people
or
that.
too old.
Yeah.
We're also too tall.
Real quick, do we have a lumberjack
Just
spot?
general mass is too much
Yeah.
for them to pick as the first target. I think, yeah.
I don't know.
Also, your whole demeanor when
Curious
just
times we
walking
live in
around.
with talk of wars and rebels and
No, we
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think it can do you a lot of favors too when they, like, if they were to try it, for example, and the way you respond is not out of fear, they're screwed. They have no advantage.
Yeah.
If they whip it out and they're like, give me your sneakers, and I'd be like, or run me your trainers, whatever it is they say. I'd be like, if you respond with what you doing there, buddy.
I would just be like, dude, if you're gonna rob anybody, just rob someone else for me, please, because I got no money either.
Yeah. That being said, I've never had to worry about it. Like, I hear
I mean,
a lot
even
more.
walking through
I hear a lot,
Amsterdam.
dude. I hear a lot of propaganda. People saying London is dangerous. I'm sure maybe there are parts that are, but I've never felt worried
You're
walking
not
around.
the target demographic.
Exactly. I know that, but I mean, I haven't even felt like I was ever really in a place
No, it's
that's
but it's
even a thing.
also like if anything were to happen, you would know how to respond,
Yeah.
which is I feel like very different from the general population. I
Yeah.
feel like 80% of people would have no idea how to respond if someone was standing in front of them with a knife.
It's
Just
it's
the not knowing how to respond causes a lot of fear, of course.
yeah. The shock value. They rely, I think, very heavily on shock value.
Oh, 100%.
Like, I'm the knife crimes you've been hearing about. It's like, I got a knife for my 5th birthday. What are you talking about?
I wish I had.
I mean,
Swiss
First
Army
time
knife was handy.
the first time I saw a gun being fired was when I was 8, and it
Yeah.
was a lizard in Thailand.
That does sound really. That's a very specific scenario.
No, but like full on monitor lizard. I will never forget that.
Oh, are
Apparently
those the
things are
huge ones?
Assholes. Yeah, yeah. Not like Komodo dragon size, but
But kind of
Like-
go in that direction.
pretty sizable. Yeah.
Yeah.
At least a
That would
couple
actually
feet
that'd be
long.
quite something to see. Do they eat them? Or are they just like
No,
dangerous?
but those fuckers will. Yeah, they will go after
Oh, okay.
children
Oh, I see. Okay.
and pets, well, dogs. But there's
Next,
still
go to
discussion going on if dogs over there are pets or
Yeah.
Food.
yeah.
Oh. I mean, I understand culturally it's taboo, but like, if you, I mean, you gotta eat. You gotta survive.
I mean, that is.
I would
yeah.
never do it personally, obviously, but like, if I were in a if I were there and that was like the only option to eat,
I mean, it's how you grow up.
yeah. It's like people who grew up on a farm. It's like Dwight Schrute. A lot of the things he says shock people that did not grow up on a farm in the office. And him bringing a dead goose into the office that he's going to prepare and cook for them, I see that and I go, that would be awesome. They see it and they are freaked out. They're like, what have you done? Yeah. I don't know. It's really funny to see the difference in culture does make a huge difference because like guns are such a big part of America and Alaska in general that it just to me talking about them doesn't seem like an uncomfortable topic.
You don't have any logs. Oh wait, I need to go to pants.
What the fuck? Never mind.
What are you doing now?
No, I just checked out this. Someone made a seed pouch.
I swear I'm getting less efficient at
Yeah,
mining
what about it?
copper.
No, I just looked at the inventory for the first time.
For the first time.
Yeah. I haven't made
Never
a seed
looked in there
pouch.
before.
Nope. Not in the seed pouch.
For the very first time.
Can you come here research, please?
One thing
Mr. Casimir.
I did hear about that's an issue here, and actually has happened to Squids' uncle, is the whole, well, I don't know if it was actually like Kia Boys, but it was, he used to have one of the makes and models that is apparently incredibly easy to steal,
I
and it happened to him. Like somebody stole his Kia,
Oh.
and no idea where it is. Don't know if they went joyriding or if they just, you know, are reselling it or what the idea is. But it blew my mind that they can, with one like fluid motion, can completely open it up and then just plug in a USB and start the car,
yeah.
and then just completely reset all of the if it's linked to an app, it gets disconnected, it gets logged out.
It's actually really funny. I don't remember who asked me. I think it was a colleague who asked me, because we're taking the bike through London, probably.
Oh yeah.
They were like, aren't there a lot of bike thefts there? Like motorcycle thefts? I was like, if someone can steal that thing from underneath me, the bike weighs 300 kilograms, Sammy's on the back, all the luggage, if they manage to actually drive off on that thing, sure, go ahead, take it.
Like, is he talking about
Yeah.
someone trying to like actually push you off and then
I mean, if they manage to take it from me without me getting a good whack off on them,
Oh my.
really bad. Not what I
Say.
meant.
Come here.
A good hit on
Come here.
them.
You want the
A
bike?
good
It'll
hit
cost
on
you.
'em. Yeah.
Ooh.
No, then sure.
Oh, associate of
They
pet
can
style.
drive off before I headbutt them.
Yeah, you have a helmet on. Inventory's full. So, I don't know. I haven't heard much about people being able to hack them, kind of the same way they could these other electric cars. But I have heard. I have heard like old motorcycles of ways people were stealing them to the point where.
Oh yeah, you just need a screwdriver.
Yeah. Even if you
Yeah.
disconnect the ignition.
The ignition, yeah, with a motorcycle, it's way too fucking easy.
Yeah. That is
I'll
something.
tell you
I
how
really
fucking
don't-
easy it was. With my own motorcycle, the old one,
Yeah.
I accidentally managed to start it.
Really?
By accident, yeah. I was messing with the wiring, and it just started. Then again, that was a bike from the 80s.
The bike's like electricity happened. Start.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I think I'm about done for today. I did a lot of mining, but I need to clean up and get ready for food. Also, yeah, it's gotta clean up the mess I made on Squid's side of the bed. Completely took over her area. How long have we been going? About 2.5
like-
hours almost.
Yeah.
Not bad. I was just a mining machine. I think that's why I talked absolute shit. Is because I just did the exact same task for 2.5 hours. It was nice though.
Well, hour and a half. But
Yeah,
we did some stuff. You did some other things before that.
true. Are you guys at an okay stopping point, you think?
Yeah.
Almost.
Almost? Okay.
Almost.
I'll hang out by the fire. Maybe take my clothes off. Wait, no, it does armor. But slows the speed.
Don't know if you were gonna keep playing Demi.
I mean, I could do. I might. Why?
Could join on your game.
Yeah.
Not the biggest fan of constantly going backwards.
What do you mean?
Well, so after we wrap this up, they were saying they could join into the world that I started
And it's gonna be
this morning.
like a few steps
and it's-
behind.
It's going to be behind where we started when you joined this morning.
Oh, okay. I guess that is the
So it's
issue
like-
of me hosting the server is that it's
Yeah.
gonna be like a bit of time in between getting back in here, but then it's like all the time you do spend in here is going to be
I mean, with 4 people, you do progress a lot quicker.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could also load up my game.
Yeah. Yeah, I need about 10 seconds.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I'm already out.
Knut de Kunt has left the
Just
game.
finishing. Yeah.
Yep. Just don't forget to save.
Yeah.
Correct. Yep. Did you? You're in my tent. are you doing in my tent? All right. Are you back
don't
yet?
want a roommate?
Actually,
I'm
that's,
at.
that's fine. You are at. Okay, saving game. I am going to save this one as EOD2. End of day. Come on. End of day 2.
Oh, end of day. I have EOD imprinted as something else.
Explosive ordnance.
No.
Disposal? Oh.
No. Edge of Darkness.
Oh.
Yes.
I haven't played that.
Well, it is Escape from Tarkov. EOD edition.
I
Yeah. Well,
so the
why are you
controversy
rewarding
around
them?
Tarkov.
I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of controversy right now. Fuck me.
Dude, there's so much going
mean-
on in the gaming industry. So, Helldivers 2, everybody loved the game. Super popular, a lot of positive PR. Sony decides that nobody gets to have anything fun. And then
Sony got proven wrong.
got proven wrong. But at like the developers had to take like the brunt of that. And then they got it reversed. But then they fired their community manager because he's the one that started the rebellion.
So
right?
I don't think they fired him because he told people to.
He's no longer the
downvote.
community manager. Yeah.
I think they fired him because of all the other shit he was saying.
Yeah, he did a lot of other
Yeah,
not
it's,
so nice stuff.
What other stuff?
there were a
was he
number
doing?
of community managers who were saying some like not great things that no longer work there. He was just the last one to get fired.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Like what?
Apparently, in their Discord, he was he was apparently very rude to, like, people in general and, like, banned and, like, harassed them for no reason.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
They
Yeah.
kind of felt like a very typical Discord mod.
Okay, yeah. So they had kind of a nice purge.
Yeah.
That seems only positive. Now they have it to where anybody can play Helldivers 2, assuming their hardware is good enough, and then got rid of Discord mods that were acting as community managers. That seems like a win-win, but stressful as hell to go through as a company, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, on that note, I am going to make like a bad community manager and yeet myself
Get the
off the
fuck
internet. Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. I will catch you all later. Nix, you just got
Nick's
back while I'm
perfect
waiting.
timing.
I've returned. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
All right, see ya.
See you.